Hello everyone, welcome back to Factorio. It's been some time since I made a video, but I felt like getting into this again. So we're in Space Age now. Let's record our game. I'm going to switch to a rail world. Otherwise, mostly leave it alone. All these new things, lithium and fluorine, on these later planets. We'll figure those out when we get to them. I am going to turn off cliffs at home because I find them annoying. And give me somewhere green, please. I want some green. That's kind of green. It's kind of spotty green, but that's good enough. We'll go for that. I do have a couple mods. I got Hell Mod and FNEI to help figure out how to play the game. Welcome to Factorio Space Age. Your task is to dispatch an interstellar space platform. Alright, there's that. So we have some biters real close. We'll have to worry about them. We got water right here, a bunch of coal. We have our iron patch, stone, copper, another iron patch right there. Okay. We'll clean this up in a bit. Let's just get some iron coming in. The beginning of the game is pretty standard. From my understanding, the DLC is or the expansion, not the DLC, is mostly after you've already built a huge base on, like in the base game. So there's not going to be much changes early on, at least. Pull that out to there. I should change some of that. Okay. And we'll want to clear the trees off of our patches. And get some of these early game rocks with free coal in them. And if we don't, we'll hit them with our car later. So it's to the good. This is by no means a speed run. This is a casual playthrough of the game. Relaxed. And learning, by the way. I can't claim to... I've seen some things from the other planets, but I don't know how like their production lines work. We'll have to figure it out as we get there. So expect some fumbling about. They've updated the models for some of the things. Like, I think the trees are different now. Or there's more of them or something. I just want enough for a few more. Oh, we're getting research. Because this is needing me to craft iron plates, this needs me to craft copper plates. Build a lab, and then everything else requires... Oh no, this one only requires to make some steel. Okay, but most of these require us to do research. But we're not there yet. Come on. There you go. We can't be too lackadaisical setting up our base at the start because we do have incoming enemies. Although, because we're on a rail world, enemies won't expand. We'll just have to conquer them once and then destroy everything that fits into our pollution cloud. But once we've done that, they won't keep on coming at us. Not on this planet, at least. So it's a solvable problem. And once we get like modules and are able to scale back our electricity usage, it'll solve itself very quickly. Let's get a little bit of copper coming in. For the science. Lots of early game stone too. It's convenient. Oops. I might have to switch mice at some point. I'm using like an ergonomic one because I've had some wrist pain issues. But it does affect my ability to point and precision of what I'm doing. So the next thing just requires us to build a lab, which requires green circuits, of course. We'll get there. Gonna be a lot of running back and forth, I think, at the start here. How populated is this? It's got a K. That's fine. Oops. All right, once that gets going, it'll self-sustain. Those will slowly fill up over time. Just gonna hover over things to make them stop shouting at me. We're going to want to get out of the burner phase pretty quick because of the pollution. All right, we'll do another row of this, of iron up here. And then we'll start pushing into steam power. Make that lab. How's our pollution cloud doing? Yeah, we're not quite reaching them yet. Might be something up here that we don't see, but so far so good. Am I even recording? Yes, I am. Good. You never know. The times when I check and I'm not recording, you don't see. There we go. Now we can actually start doing some of the official research. Let's go straight for machine guns so that we can defend ourselves a little better. And then automation. We could distribute this a little better, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. How much is that? 600, 700? That's fine. Sure. Won't run out too quickly. Maybe get a suit of armor. That's not with military, right? No, that's later down. All right, where's our water? Down here. On this side? Going down, I guess? Is that good? Yeah, it's fine. So it goes to there. Okay. There we go. We have science. Red science reached in only 20 minutes. Oops. I keep on grabbing stuff from here, thinking I'm putting it on my bar, but no, I gotta grab it from my inventory, of course. We're gonna want a few more labs, of course. Well, why don't we just start making components? We'll need them. Just some busy work now. Maybe I should be thinking more about the future. So where do we think we're going to be going? We can go left. So like have a, or maybe have this area right here be like a bunch of smelters and then go north, like along there. That works for me. If that's the case, then we should probably start clearing trees over in that direction. Until we get grenades. That'll be the easiest way to do it. Let's double up this first, actually. So... oh, we'll let that queue up at least. Beautiful trees, aren't they? Like, they've really improved the models. Look at that. That's beautiful. I love it. That lovely deep green. Alright, let's start queuing up some stuff. We'll go for logistics, mining, turrets, repairs, radar, lights, steel, and then we're done for now. First thing we should do is expand our science a little bit. Nope. Should be good. It'll slowly knock out science for us. We did about 800 of both. I'll grab one. There. Alright, let's just set up a few things here. So we need bullets, we need belts. Why isn't this? Oh, it is working. It's just slow. We need more inserters. Probably overkill. That's fine. Nope. Thought I would have had another one of those. Okay. What should we, I was gonna expand power. Right. In fact, why don't we just double expand it? We've got the metal. Expecting a biter attack anytime now. Yep. There we go. Where are they coming from? Down here. Oh, there's many. There are very many. This could be the end. Maybe I didn't prepare well enough. Why are they going up there? You know, in a way, this was a blessing that they didn't come for me. We can fix the power. It's just metal. Do I have turrets available? I do. Let's get some of those going. Nah, we'll get to that eventually. Just top these off. And we'll come and deal with that soonish. Alright, that needs to get dealt with. Because we can't have attacks of that size coming at us. Without a wall or anything. They're already preparing the next attack. From just 2. I got worms though. I don't know if we have enough bullets. Good enough. Killing spawners advances evolution, of course, which is not a good thing. But that one was so close we would have had to deal with it no matter what. I'll put this one over on the other side. We definitely want to get bullets at a faster rate, I think. Let's just add a little temporary factory for it. Manufactory. And then we'll just start getting some components. Some wheels. You're out. Alright. Any others? Not available yet. But our cloud is you know, it's off screen. I don't like that. I want to go up there a bit and see if we can just see what's out there. Do I have repair things? I do. Make some of those, please. just to see what's in my cloud. Otherwise, we'll get attacked randomly and I won't know why or from which direction. Almost clear here. Big forest. That's good for eating up pollution. Yeah, we can actually cheat a little and see this. Pollution in the past 1 minute is being absorbed by trees and damaging trees and the ground, but not by any biters. Biters before, but then we killed them. So there's nothing in our cloud right now, which is reassuring. But I still want to see the extent of it. Here, are we up? Yeah. I want to know when we have to worry again. I love this green cutter. Look at it. Look how much it stands out. All right, there's a patch. Right on our thing. I think we should just take it out while we're here. No. Too far back. There's no benefit to leaving the worms, by the way. I'm just doing it to save bullets. I didn't quite put him. Ah! I need to relearn the distance. Big ore patch here too. Okay, how far is... we're pretty far from that one. We'll get to it eventually, but we're not going to yet because of this little forest here. So I'll leave this one up. We'll come back for it later. When we need to tap this, we'll have to get it. And how far south? Yeah, a little bit to the south, but not that much. Yeah, are we still good in terms of pollution? Yeah. Our base ran out of power. At least it's not on fire, you know. Could be worse. See, I was trying to make sure that wouldn't happen, but the planet intervened. I need one more of those. I need piping too. And 2 more of these. There. No, this is still going. I thought I would have ran out, but I guess we're not consuming it enough. Okay, so we should start planning. I guess no. We should do some mining first of coal to get our coal line, our coal production, our coal power automated, and then we'll start setting up smelters. Did I place those wrong? I did. It should have been here. It doesn't matter. Yeah, good enough for now. There's not a huge coal drain early on until you get to plastics. Right there. And always prefer going left to start. This is good. Next science pack, and then weapon research. What's this? A bonus to mining speed. Right. We got steel. Alright, let's start spelling out these smelters. Should we do tall smelters? I'm thinking I want to do tall smelters. I'm feeling tall smelters this time, rather than squat smelters. Let me just double check the ratio. I think it's 24, but you know, can't hurt to check. So if we want to output a yellow belt, we would need steel furnaces. Do I need steel furnaces? Why not just use stone furnaces? Why waste the time? So just 48? Not 24, 48. Interesting. How do I want to do this? And about how many miners do I need for that? 60, or of these, 30. And that's all one yellow belt, right? Where's my logistic row? One yellow belt. So I'm thinking tall, so we're gonna do 48 vertical? Really? Not 24? Sure. Why not? 2. How many was that? 25. And the idea would be we're going to have like a row of these, and they'll all be outputting north for the most part. What is this doing? Blueprint library. Maybe I just researched blueprints or something. It was a mark. Whatever. Here, we should be constructing something while we're waiting. Insert on the left, output to the right. And we'll have to have a overflow on one side. Like there. This is really different than what I usually do. But that's fine. I like to experiment sometimes. And having a factory with a big footprint does not at all bother me. The current style in Factorio is still, I believe, to go with basically, what am I saying? To have a small factory that's very highly moduled and beaconed in order to get a lot of efficiency from the beacons. But it does end up with smaller factories, which I find sad. No, right. Like this. And this is coal. And this is a single thing of iron. So here, coal. Why are you stopped? Are you just slow? Yeah, you're just slow. How are we doing in terms of our pollution cloud? Okay, we're still not using any, not relying on biters to eat up our pollution, so we're good. I guess we could turn all these into steel furnaces and then use red belts. So we have an upgrade planned. I did read that, right? Didn't I? 48, yeah. I'm just used to placing them in rows and two on both sides, so it doesn't look like it's so long. Whatever. Got something down there. I'm worried about down here. I know that there's another base right there. We didn't map it, but we don't know what's down here. It is a concern. How's the power doing? Yeah, we're barely using any power because our miners aren't in yet. We're still using burner miners. How much is over here? Actually, quite a bit. It's hidden under the grass, but there's like several things of iron right there. We want to cover that up. How much do we have out there now? We've got 67. So that's 2 lines worth. We want 3 or 4 ideally. All right. All right, let's start getting this. Let's go to the right and then down and around. So let's see. Actually, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Let's just go to the right. I was thinking, do we want to weave? I've done that before. But I think we'll just waste belts or waste splitters. This little one right here, I'll just throw that in right like that. All right, so we've got a total of 106. So basically 3 1/3 of a belt worth. Not quite a third. 3 1/5 of a belt worth of miners. I'll just do 3 belts. So wait a minute. So you do it like this. Like that. And we want to always prefer input from the left and output to the left. I think that works. You'll end up with a left heavy belt. All right, and where am I going? I'm going down here. Okay. How's our pollution? This parent. Excuse me. Just a moment. That didn't work. Did it? No, it worked. Okay, never mind. My bad. My apologies. I had a sudden coughing fit. I need to double check if that worked. I tried to pause. What am I doing? My interface is small. There you go. All right, let's get this run over to here. And I was saying we'll leave room for a fourth, and that will be the fourth will be for steel. Ah. My apologies. I'm still a little choked up. Unfortunately. Yep. All right, and then we'll assume there's going to be another one right here. And then we'll leave 2, and then this will be copper, like that. And then we'd have 2, and then there's coal. All right, and we need to connect this. There we go. Why isn't that working? Oh, it is working. It's just they don't have iron in them yet. All right, let's figure out the spacing here. In fact, I kind of don't like this. I want to change this. So it all happens more in line with itself, rather than the inputs being off to one side. So we'll need something like this. No. Like that. Then this is coal. And this is iron. Yeah, that's better. Excuse me. This isn't working. Never mind. I didn't do it right. That's not right either. Stop. 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 No, I don't want to waste one of those. We can just do it with belt logic. Like that. That will do it. I could make it lane split to make it, I don't know. I think it's fine. Like if we were to use an underground belt, like right there, we can make it so it only takes one lane off of each side. But whatever. Let's do it again. I'll leave a gap of 2 between. No, I'm gonna tightly pack them. No room at all. How are we doing on our pollution? Still good. Yeah, we're still fine for now. We're killing the trees around us though, so eventually it's gonna go bad. But that's okay. Here, go ahead and make me some more of those also. There's probably a way to insert at the front of queue. Like, no, it didn't work. Like often I'll queue up a dozen things to make and I'll say I want something. I want one thing to be made now, and then I have to delete everything, then do the one thing, and then redo everything. I just don't know what it is. I'm sure there is a way. I just don't know what it is. Here, I can help. Am I online? Yes. That's something I kind of wish there was. I wish I could just specify a blueprint, and then I'd only drop things where I had the blueprint, you know? So like I could just like say, like, I could do this, and then just walk up holding the mouse, and it would place them only where I had ghosts. It doesn't do that, unfortunately. It does for some things, but not for most things. Whoops. Noisy trees. One of the benefits of doing this is that I don't have to use red inserters. Like normally what I would do is I'd run the coal line separate and have the have to use red inserters to get one of the belts in. Because it would take one from adjacent, one iron ore, and then one coal, or something like that. But this is avoiding that to the good. Here, let me clean this up. Oh, I didn't do this side. Whoops. All right. And this is coal. We'll need to go and get some more copper stuff, some more belts, not belts, some more circuits, soonish. Already ran out of stuff. For shame. How's our science doing? It's still going. Slowly. But we're about to run out of things that don't need red-green science. Or they don't need red science. Well, things that do need green, I suppose. That's a better way to put that. Here, stop making stuff. Whoops. We'll just make a little science area right here. You still good on pollution? Yep. All right, let's take a moment to plan it. I know the ratio, but I'm just double checking. Red. Oh, and green. And we want 2 per second. Assume eventually we're gonna switch up to red, to blue. So 14, 16. We'll need 2 for the reds. All right. Let me just pin that. All right. So we think we need far more of these. Don't make all those by hand. We have a whole bunch right here. There. Why did you just give me some... I think I might have put... I'm not sure. I shouldn't be able to get iron ore from clicking on these. That's weird. I don't know what happened there. I'm not going to worry about it. An explanation will present itself in time. All right. What's the number for the greens? It's 16. I'm just going to do 16 of both. Just for symmetry. And it's 2 of these, right? Yeah, 2. And we'll bring in the iron there somewhere. All right. And this will be copper. Then on this side, excuse me. I don't know why I suddenly had this issue with a cough. I've been clear lately. But whatever. I haven't been talking as much. I haven't been making videos, to be fair. All right. So this is going to be like this, where these are transport belts and these are inserters. It says 2, but I'm used to the 3-to-2 ratio, so I'm going to do it 3-to-2. I probably don't need as much wire as I'm producing, but that's fine. We'll be able to steal some. Whoops. Do I care? I kind of do care. I don't really care. I think I'm just gonna let it. I'll suffer having half the belt busy. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need more than a full belt of iron anyway, right? Across this. My total input's a belt. It's exactly one belt of iron. Okay. So is that going to cause a problem? I don't think so. I think we're good. Oh, on this side we need 2 of these. Like that. That's perfect. Oh, I did this one backwards. Or am I just pretending like I didn't mess up my belts? It's entirely possible. Appreciate my spaghetti. This should go one more out for the inserter here to pick it up. Okay, that's iron. I was off by 1. By 2. I was thinking I'd use the 4th belt for steel, but maybe I'll just use all 4 of these for iron, and then we'll bring in steel separately. We'll have separate lines for steel, belts for steel. I like it. Kind of. The idea of having 3 belts of iron annoys me. Powers of 2 are where it's at. Alright, so assume we're gonna double this up. Like that. And then we're gonna do this again for copper. This is the first copper line. Do I have miners? A few. I need more. top isn't right, but we'll fix it when we get up there, when we get the rest of the structure in place. I'm just rushing some copper so we can get research going again. Excuse me. No, this wasn't right. This only has to go up halfway. Yeah, right here. I'm gonna need a lot more of these. Get some of those going. I might need more furnaces. Make two. The break is right here. Yeah. And that's the last one. Nope. And then I'm out. I need to go pick up some more wheels. Soon enough. There we go. Oh, am I out of power? I am out of power poles. More of an issue. Is that right? It's the one at the end. Yes. Good. Of course, because I didn't do them all in a row, we'll probably end up with the power lines crisscrossing at some point. It just seems to happen. Alright, and this is going here. There's going to be another one that goes here. And now we have a gap of 2. Maybe I should have said that the coal lines go under instead of everything else. But whatever. See, this is where I'm saying where I want to just be able to insert at the front. Because I need a few underground belts. Looks like I'm out of iron. Good thing I've got tons of it just sitting around. Yeah, let's limit these, otherwise they're gonna get huge. Oh, I didn't actually put the labs in yet. We'll do that in a moment. I probably don't even have enough for 4 belts. There's not enough room here. It's kind of a small patch. Probably 2. Maybe. Nah, I need to make some space. Sigh. I need more inventory space. I probably made too many electric poles, to be honest. Here, we'll just leave that there for a moment. Oop. How many is that? That is barely 2 lines. Okay. Well, you don't need a lot of copper in the beginning. I will weave this a little bit because each of the lines are pretty small. Pretty short. Alright, where are we going with this? Up to here. This isn't working. Let me change this. Let's see. There's only 2 coming in, so there's not much you can do. Except for just to squeeze it to the right, so I guess that's fine. So I think this will end up with these 2 being filled and these 2 being filled. And these will be empty. But let's see. Let's find out. Oh, and we're out. Here, let me drop a bunch of coal into these. Oh, that's a problem. I've got too much copper plates. Let me just throw some copper plates into this. Now we'll have no idea if it's going to work, because it'll work even if we haven't supplied it properly. I think that's good. I think that one should work now. Let me start laying out this one. There. Was that lined up right? Let me just double check. I think so. Yeah. Why only on one side? I didn't put the bend in right. Okay. Illusion check. Still good. Oops. That was not what I wanted. I want some of these so I can make some of those. Oops. All right, let's see if this works. Well, it won't work until we power it, but and we have to still do some. Still have to put some what's it called? Some inserters here and there. Why is that going diagonally? Very annoying. Excuse me. So far, so good. Looks like it's working to me. Anything being held up? Yeah, it looks like this might need another inserter next to it. Just to make sure everything's going at the right speeds. I should shift to the blues, but I'm not gonna yet. Just, I know I should. Alright. Then this comes out and goes up here. And we'll have a nice little block. Okay, and hopefully that will fill up in time. These all need to be turned to blue at some point too. Let's keep going on our smelters. Yeah, queue up this. Let's go for that, then that. More inventory space, better power, solar, better logistics, military, engines. Oh, we're full. What should I be crafting while I'm doing this? Do we need more inserters? We always need more inserters. Let's get some plates. And start making some regular assembly machines. Some good assembly machines. My apologies if I get a little, monotone while playing the game. It's a bad habit of mine. If anything, it means I'm feeling relaxed. So but it doesn't necessarily make for a good audience experience. Would be nice if there was some sort of early game equivalent of bots, you know, just to get the idea of bots out there. I don't think they're gonna do it. They would have done it by now if they were, especially when the expansion came out. Like, I've seen mods where you have like little ground-based robots that can walk around, that roll around and act like regular bots, but just are very slow. I think that would have been helpful, just for this kind of thing. It's not the belts that are the issue, it's the inserters. Having to put them precisely in the right places. Can be a little tedious. And when it gets complicated like this, you gotta rotate around a lot. Trying to figure out the best way to make it happen. Oop. Okay. This could have been designed prettier. You know, since we have a bunch of them, maybe I should go back and redo it. But it doesn't matter. I don't know how long this will last. Probably longer than I think so. Not more than 40 hours. Here, let's see if I can do this differently this time. For some reason, it's easier to do it for me. Easier for me to do it going north than going south. I don't know why, but I'm not gonna question. Probably something to do with the brain and like your, I don't know, your ability to anticipate a rise. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But for some reason, it's easier for me to be precise walking north. I say making a mistake immediately. My teeth hurt. I had to get a root canal the other day, and I'm still suffering through it. Just to whine. What happened there? Something went weird. Maybe it's fine. I don't know, it didn't sound right. Again, that didn't sound right. What's going on? I don't know, it looks right. I have no idea why. See, when you place these, it acts like I was saying I wanted. You just have to place the blueprint, and then it'll automatically build the thing in the right place based on the blueprint. But if I do the same thing with an inserter, it doesn't. It just tries to place them in every available space, which sadly does not work. Or does not works. It just doesn't do the result I want it to. Maybe the better way to put that. Looks good. Seems like it's working. We're backed up a little bit, but that will change depending on what we're researching at the moment. I am surprised that we have not had more pollution issues. You can see there's a base right there. There's one down there. It's because of all these trees. They've been a real help. So this bit of iron right there, I think that's going to be a steel thing of iron. And we have an obvious expansion off to the one side. No obvious secondary source of copper, but we'll find one eventually, I'm sure. Haven't found oil yet. Oil yet either. Let's finish up this last one. Oh, I need more stone. And eventually I wanted all those to be steel things. But once we convert over to red belts, all that needs to go steel. For now, it's good. Where was I making steel? Right here. Don't suppose I have any left. Whoops. I might as well hook this bit up. Or when this backs up, might as well get things turned into iron. Like I did with these. Oh, let's make a thing up here. Just so we can get a box full of green circuits. Okay. Nope. Did I finish this one? I think I finished that one. I'm forgetful. But I think it's good. Oh. Right, that's why I was saying I needed more of these. Because I didn't have enough, inserters. There. Okay, so we got 4 iron, 2 copper. Let's assume we're gonna do another 2 copper at some point. But I'm too lazy to do it now, so we'll just leave that as ghost form. How's our power doing? Oh, we're below. Yeah, these are maxed out. How bad is it? How bad is it? Let's see. It's not that bad, but it's not good. Let's fix it. Let me make sure our pollution isn't killing us. Not yet. All right. Yeah, that fixed it. I'd like to get some more scouting, but I want to get better, I want to get better, what's it called before that? Better power poles before I start chaining out into the void. Although I could just rely on some solar panels. But even then they need steel, so I might as well just... I like to start out oversupplied, like this, where we have lots of smelters and we're feeding them well, and then slowly deplete through our by increasing demand, rather than building a lot of factory and always being short. You end up always short anyway, but I think, you know, I find that devoting a lot of time to your early smelting setup is it pays dividends down the line. Even if it's a bit laborious. Let's have a redundant power line, because that was silly. There. All right, go ahead and make me. That's not that many actually. Why not? Oh, I'm out of copper. That's the issue. Make a bunch of those for me, please. We only need a certain number of stones. Like, you don't use stones for a lot, unless you're gonna pave with them, and I'd rather wait till concrete. So let's actually figure out how much I need. Do I need 2 lines? Actually, wait a minute. This is the wrong recipe. What I need it for is for the science. Well, let's see. We need it for 2 types of science, right? You need it for eventually to make this. Yeah. Let me see if I can just quickly push. So it's for those and for military. And they need it through walls and through these. All right, so the total amount of brick we need is 2 lines of brick. Oh, wait, no. Let me make sure these are the right numbers. 2 per second. So we need 1.2. Or a single red line. Let's assume we're going to eventually have a red line, and we don't need more than that. And so that single red line of brick should be able to, red belt of brick, should be able to supply both the science packs that need it. Okay. So we'll start with a yellow one, and then we'll upgrade it eventually. And we'll start with stone furnaces and upgrade those. It's a little different. It's still a line of 48, but this time we need 2 belts of incoming rather than 1 belt of incoming. See, with the iron, it's 1 belt across all 48. For stone, it's 2 belts. The recipe is a bit more hungry. Which means we'll need to use medium electric poles, I think. Or make it stretched out more. There, let me grab some more of this iron. Okay, it'll look really similar to this. Now I'll go ahead and displace these two. While we're doing this, oops. I'll check that in a moment. Let me just get this laid out. Just like that. Then that. And this will be our single line of stone. Except for it's going to be special. It's going to have 2 of these all the way up. Wait a minute. It needs 2 full lines. So the trick I'm doing with the coal on the same line isn't going to work. How are we going to do this? It will. It'll still work. We'll just have to resupply more often. It's just messy. So conceptually, we'll need to have 2 of these going up because this is going to have half a belt. This will have a full belt. This will have the other half. And then we'll keep on putting things onto this one. It'll finish up by the halfway mark. But about a quarter of the way, we'll need to resupply. So this is 12. About right there. Is right here. So I'll need to resupply right there. Basically, the idea is I'm going to have half a belt on this side of coal, and then the other half is going to be continually resupplied by these extra belts. Once at the 3/4 mark, once at the halfway mark, right there. And one try there. And we'll need to split off from this side. Always preferring right. And it kind of just works right from the start, too. Here. Well, actually, no, it doesn't, because we need to push up a full belt. This doesn't even work either. So it needs to go like that. We know that. So we'll need to split right there. And hop. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I think this will work. If I had more space, we could make this better, but I think we can just let these two be even. And then from then on, we always prefer right. We'll see how it looks. You know what? I'm gonna make this simpler. I'm not gonna do it this way because I don't trust what's happening. I just don't trust it. So this belt will be all coal, and we'll just run 2 belts of stone along the side, and they'll replenish at the halfway mark. Yeah, that's cleaner. That's cleaner. One more. That's kind of what the plan was originally, because I was going to use these instead, right? That was a lot. Oh, I didn't do new research. I've just been letting my research idle. Oh, whoops. Go towards engines, fluid handling, oil processing will get. Give me a car. Circuits. Projectiles. No trains yet. We'll get trains in a bit. All right, does this work? Can I just hold this down? Yes, I can. Nice. Except for there. Okay. And this will be 2 lines of stone. We're gonna need more stone because we'll need to make rail also. I'll assume that there's gonna be 4 lines of stone coming in. And we'll turn 2 of them into brick and we'll have the other 2 just go forward. So down here, let's say we're gonna have 2 coal also at some point. If not more. Then a gap of 2, and then this is stone. Like this. Grand dreams. Hopefully I'm not bumping into anything important. Just some coal. How long has it been? 2.5 hours. That's not bad. We're not too far. Going too slow for 2 hours. I would have liked to be a bit further ahead, but that's okay. Power's fine. We had a spike or something. Maybe when copper was being used. I don't know. But now it's back down below half, and we doubled it last time, so who knows? We'll make steel more systematically at some point. I swear. What was I doing? I was going to place some miners so that we don't run over them. So that we're more careful. So the pattern would be like this. This is terrible practice, but I'm going to do it anyway, because it's temporary. Temporary. No more than 10 hours. Nope, this one goes there. Alright, where's my stone patch? Up here. And there's not much of it. It's tiny. But there was another stone patch, like, over here. I'm surprised we hit these really early, and we hit that one down here really no, right there. That one was really close. But then since then, we just have not had any trouble with biters at all. It's interesting. Anyway. Let's go up and down. How many is that? That is 1 1/10 of a third of a belt. 1 1/3. Almost 1 1/2. Well, that's what we got. Oh, I'm out. Wow. Oops. Do I need one there? I think I do. Yeah, I think so. Just to make sure it turns out okay on the input side. Splitters are complicated, but they're forgiving. It's hard to go wrong. You just can't. There's slight improvements you can make when there's problems, but when there's no problems, it just kind of works. Nope, I'm out. I don't think I want to switch over full time to that. I think I had some in a box over here, right? Yeah, we put some in here. Okay. So I wanted to, let me just make sure that we're not causing problems yet. No. But we're not killing trees anymore, which means all the trees are dead. Or damaged. Let's walk out some radar. I don't have engines yet, but I can at least say to start making us some of them in here, and then we'll have a car next time. All right, I got 7 radar. How about a few more of those? And we'll just head out a little bit, get some scouting. Hey, we got some oil. Big oil patch right there. Get a bunch of rail stuff, I guess. Or I guess we have to wait until we research oil processing. Then we get more rail stuff, probably. How close is this to our cloud? Probably this is next. Should we just take it out? This or that? I think we should just take it out. Is that a coal patch? I see a little bit of dark right there in the bottom of our map near the uranium. Yes, nice. Okay, so we have an air coal patch and some copper. I said bronze and tin, but no, it's copper. Let me through. Well, I thought there was copper. What was I seeing? I thought there was a copper thing. I guess I was seeing this and thinking it was copper. I don't know. There's copper right there. Hmm. And of course, I headed out in the middle of the night, so it's all dark. Can't see a damn thing. Let's head back in. Let me through. Oop. There. Nice open spot right here. I'm thinking in the future where I want my trains to run. Whoop. Did I mess that up? Yeah, I did. I gotta disconnect somewhere. Where? Right here. This one doesn't connect to anything. Yeah, I screwed up right here. That's fair. There. That's enough for now. Let's go back in. We'll get some scouting. Saw some potential targets. I think the oil on the right side was the clear thing that it was. I'm glad to find. We'll use that as our first oil thing. We'll use this for steel. This will supplement, perhaps. And everything else probably will come in by train. Although I could see bringing this in locally. Oh wait, we have this patch here. I forgot about that. Yeah, that will be our steel. We'll bring this in later. This will be supplemental iron. Copper's going to be an issue. So it looks like we're going to have to go up for that. So I'm thinking rail network over here, perhaps. Feeding the bus. Right now, I still don't know whether the bus should go left or north. Maybe I should have placed... I should have placed on that side. I don't know. We'll look at it later. Still good on pollution? Yeah. But now we're killing trees again. One issue is there's no more room here for more iron to come in. We'll have to come around this way. Worth thinking about. We're still below half. I don't know why we needed to expand. It must have been just like a surge. Watch as all our terrible choices come back to haunt us. No, this is a fine place for this. So say we're gonna have 2 more things of stone. In fact, they're right here in prototype form. There. Because we need coal on the bus. Oh, and I'm out. So I'm thinking, I think a single line of steel takes 5 of these. Like each of these vertical smelter component things, that would be a 1/5 of a belt of steel. If we actually, no, wait a minute. It would be a 1/10 of a belt because we need to flip it. Once to turn into iron, once to turn into steel. So if we want to have steel in large quantities, it's going to be like this wide. I don't want to lay it out right now. We'll keep it in mind, and probably I'll do 4, not 5, because power's a 2. But that can be something we'll do another time. I should be looking for a place to stop. Actually, let's see. Why didn't this work? This should be full too. We just never connect it. Oh, it's preferring the other sides. Fair enough. Fair enough. So it just backed up now because we're trying to fill up 4 of these with only 1.5 input, something like that. I don't know. I should stop. I'm gonna stop here. We'll continue tomorrow after I get home from work, probably. So thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate you, and I apologize for not making videos in quite some time and having the somewhat slow one to ease back into things. Thank you for watching. Until next time.